You also may become fluent in whale noises. So yeah, to answer that question, would I still be doing this? Side effects for the Armageddon pepper may include heroic hiccups, a throat burning sensation that will leave you saying words like and talking backwards. You also may become fluent in whale noises. You could develop a craving for dry, salted crackers. Drier the better. The antidote: dairy, milk, yogurt, potatoes, sour cream, and tacos. And for storage, keep away from children, pets, and anybody named Jules. Okay guys, got our trusty scale here again. Turn her on. Gonna get a little bit of a weigh-in on this bad boy. A little bit of a weigh-in. 12 grams. Dang batteries. Is it 12? Yeah, 12. God damn. And again, we'll go straight down the pipe, boy. Straight down the pipe. I love me some fresh peppers early in the morning. Guys, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but check out the oils glistening on the bottom inner wall of the pepper. I feel my throat burning already. Alrighty guys, so there we go. We have the Armageddon pepper, and as you can see, I didn't touch any of the placenta, and all the oil is still glistening there. We didn't harvest any seeds either. I'm sure Di wouldn't mind. She'd probably be like, go right ahead. But, you know, when we were down at Di's and Di brought out this pepper, and Shane made a great point. This is a fast growing pepper. I looked it up when I come home, and it's a 75-day life cycle for this Armageddon pepper, which is fast growing here in Canada. And, you know, I probably do want to grow this pepper, but if I want the seeds, I'm going to order from Scoville, Canada, and I'm going to place another big order there. But this may be a pepper I do want to grow. And like, I've been just here touching it, trying to set up this shot, and I got oils all over my fingers. There's enough oil in there to start up a deep fryer and deep fry some of your favorite snacks. Ice cream? I don't know. I may need some deep fried ice cream after this. We're not going to waste any more time. Plucking the stem off. God damn. Plucking the stem off. I got a little bit of stem still there. Just going to cut. There we go. We got her. We got her, bud. We got her. But yeah, if you look, guys. I don't know. Is there any oils on the knife? Probably not. Probably can't see it that well. I don't know. Anyways, enough fiddle-faddling around. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, these are a crazy throat burner. Like I said, you may become fluent in whale noises and start talking backwards, but here we go. It does have a pepper aroma, very pepper forward aroma. Oh. A little fruity. Oh. Oh. we'll see. You know, we started out with the Primatali yesterday. Primatali is not as aggressive on the back of the throat, I find. I find it's like just an all-over burn. This is going to attack the back of the throat primarily. And it is. My heat's probably 6 or 7 back there already. Back of the tongue, back of the throat. Ugh. So we'll see if we hiccup from this. But one thing I wanted to touch on why we burn here for a minute or two and let that really just seep in the burn. Get the oils all going on the back of the throat there. You know, came to my attention, would I be still doing this if nobody was watching? And the answer is yes, guys, I would be. I still would be doing this if nobody was watching. If there was no views, sometimes there barely isn't. If there was no likes, would I still be doing this? Absolutely yes, I would be. Wow, my heat's climbing. It's like, oh, all over the throat, guys. Great burn. You know, I don't know. They say that's not as hot as a Carolina Reaper, but I've had some Reapers that don't do that. Like, that just... Am I becoming fluent in whale noises? Possibly, right now, I think so. Have I start... Oof. I think I'm starting to talk backwards, too. But, what was I even saying? But, you know, there was a time when nobody was watching, and if you go back to the start of the channel, we only had 5 subscribers for a long time. You know, I think my reasons have always stayed the same. It was always about entertainment. But for me, too, it's with this hobby of peppers and spice and hot sauce and all the great things that go along with it. It's really affecting the back of my throat, guys. Heat's at 7. And my burn is all over the back of the tongue and the throat. Nose is starting to run a bit. But for me, you know, this is a great hobby. I get to do the things in front of the camera, but I also like doing the things behind the camera. The videoing, setting up, the editing. As a hobby, you know, and any hobby that people do, it helps take their mind off sometimes stresses in one's life or even problems that people may have or be going through within their life. And that's not to say that I have a sad story, guys. We all have our crosses to bear, so to speak. But for me, this is a way to help deal with that. And it helps just, it's an escape for me, and it helps take them problems. I don't even think about them problems anymore in my real life when I'm editing. Sometimes I get so busy doing this. And it's a great thing for me, I find, to help. It keeps my mind active. If I was just sitting idle, I'd probably be more deep thinking about a lot of things, and it wouldn't be good. My throat is ripping. So that's just kind of where I'm at for me. It helps push my problems away for the time being and just helps you gives you a little peace of mind, even for the time being, and takes your mind off bigger things at play in your life or going on in your life. God, like I'm spitting, nose is dripping a bit. Great pod, great pepper dye. I will say I think that Primatali wrecked me a bit more, but that has great heat. Great throat burning heat. So yeah, I don't know. I would challenge anybody, guys, if you guys are struggling mentally or you got problems you're trying to deal with, trying to cope with in your life, videoing and starting a YouTube channel can be a great help and help release some of the stresses in your life. It's not just about being on camera and being there for views or likes or none of that for me. This goes deeper for me. This is almost therapy in a way. It's therapeutic. I love doing it. And it really does distract me from outside things going on, and just brings some peace into my life. And I want to thank all you guys for that. And if you guys weren't here, I probably still would be doing some kind of videoing in some way and trying to stay active in editing and different things of that sort. Oh, man, that's a good burn, guys. Good burn. I put my heat, I'd say it got to a 7 there. It did have good flavor. Good flavor. I'd say a touch of the perfume, but I had some Armageddons that were so floral. That did not have too much floridity. So it did have great flavor with a kick. It had a massive kick right in the throat. And it's still tearing it up in there, guys. I'm gonna go get some antidote. Some antidote. Nose is running. Yeah. So yeah, to answer that question, would I still be doing this if nobody was watching? Absolutely. You know, I shut the camera off and just like, but wow. I think from 2 peppers, my tolerance has grown. God, die, it's insane. Yeah, if you guys see any of these pods and you're like, you know what, I would love to see Jules eat that one, tell me in the comments. Whew, still burning.